Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. Just wanted to do a update on Rune since I'm about to get into a trade setup in it and show you the possibilities we're looking for here. Now, first of all, off the low over here, I'll go back to the daily. If you haven't seen this, we've had a impulse to the upside in 5 waves. We then had a complex correction as a WXY, hit off the 786 retracement of this. All of the impulse, also rejected off the bottom of our channel. So looking for this to be as either a 5-wave complete already or a flat pattern in a 4th, looking for a 5th to the upside. Going down off the smaller time frames, I can get rid of this. This is kind of in the way here. This was the question. Do we have 5 waves up here, or is this actually a flat complete, as we have 5 waves down here as a C potentially, and we're looking for new highs for a 5th? Or is this a ending diagonal as a series of 3 waves, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, as an ending diagonal, and this is our beginning A wave, and then we get a B and a C, as you see in gray. So kind of in no man's land at the moment of which one we're getting. Right now I am biased that this is a flat and we need more upside, but I will pay attention between the 50 and the 6 wave 618 of this down wave to see if we drift sideways or if we're impulsive like previously over here. So going down to the hourly, this is the trade setup I am looking for. Go down to the 15-minute. We made our 5 waves complete here, as you can see, mapped out, and this is either a wave 1 or an A wave to the upside. So you have 5 waves up on the 15-minute. I was expecting this to just make a quick move down between the 50 and the 618 and continue to the upside. As you can see, the length of this is getting pretty long compared to the impulse. So I'm starting to flip probabilities because of that. Now this is just a guideline more than a rule, is that B waves tend to take a really long time in ABCs rather than wave 2s as an ABC. So I'm leaning to the fact that this might more likely be a wave than a wave 1. But that's just a guideline. Nothing says that is the case, but I am leaning that way just from experience in trading these markets. So this is my trade setup coming into play here. I have a third of my position at the 382 here going long, another third at the 50 and a third at the 618. Stop is at this low, and currently just targeting the 1-to-1 extension wherever we get it. Not sure where it's going to be yet, but this is a really long B wave. Have this as most likely a complex correction, an ABC. We got an X wave and looking for an ABC. It might be in, it might not be, hard to say. But when that does complete, I'm going to take a fib pull from here, pull it off the top of the B, and look for the 1-to-1 as the most likely pivot area. Can come as far as the 1.382. But if we start to pass the 1.618, it switches probabilities that would be a 3rd wave down rather than a C wave. So that's another thing that can flip probabilities on you. And if that were to happen, we'd have to somehow recount this as a 3 wave, even though it looks very impulsive. So depending where we pivot here, I might raise my buys a little bit higher. Because again, if we start making new lows from here, we'd expect to target the 1-to-1, which is around 159.8, as you can see, and as low as 157. So I might not get my 1/3 there. So I might do a 1/3 here and 2/3 here, but I'll be watching it in real time to decide what to do. But after that, expecting a C wave up at minimum, and I'll extend these targets wherever that pivot comes in for our B wave. But if we come down to the 618, it's currently around 182. And there's our 50 and our 618 of the wave to the downside, which I'm looking for as our B wave. So it kind of lines up perfectly, as you can see, as our A, B, and then we get on the larger time frame, only 4 hour, we get our C wave. In which case, obviously, this is going to have to be pulled over, and it might be a little quicker than expected. But we're going to play this one wave at a time, and right now looking just for that one-to-one extension or that third wave to the upside. All right, guys, I have a live stream on this. All it is just to show you in real time my entry here, and you can see in real time what's happening. There's no talking or anything. It's just to check up on the trade if you want to see that. I'll put the link in the description for that live stream. And yeah, check out my other videos if you like. I have a lot of trades setting up. This is just one of them. And I hope we get this move down soon, because it would be pretty frustrating to miss it and we just take off from here. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.